Dear viewers, welcome to a brand new episode of GTA Geographic. It's truly marvellous to welcome you once again to our TV show. Today we bring you not a showcase of the variety of different species of GTA players, but rather an experiment. Yes, GTA Online is a culprit of both the good and the worst side of humanity. From griefers sitting in the dark ready to pounce, to the artists who just want to spread their artwork on Twitter, with many hashtags and Rockstar Games tags. But amongst all the chaos caused by humanity, well, what happens if we toss something innocent into the mix? Yes, on today's video, we shall bring the animal kingdom to the players of GTA Online in a wide variety of tests. How will the proud players react? Let's find out. Our research team consists of myself and the dear director when we went into the world of GTA Online. Dotted around are peyote plants. The cactus, once consumed, causes interesting psychedelic effects. But in GTA Online, once consumed, they make everyone lose their minds and think they are interacting with animals. Let's begin. Test number 1. On our first test, we both consumed a peyote. And won't you look at that, a piglet and a dog with a pink collar. It's time to take a stroll around the city, and it didn't take long before the attention of a Mark II oppressor was acquired. In normal circumstances, the Mark II oppressor acts as one of two ways. 1, a passive mode of transportation, or 2, a death machine wielded by solely the least skilled of players. And it would seem the Mark II oppressor is in fact curious. The predator approaches the two animals. It appears confused. Its instinct tells it to kill, but curiosity says observe. And so it prods. It plays with its prey, like a house cat toying with a mouse before it ends the poor creature. And it's not for long that the piglet meets its demise. But what happens next is truly interesting. The white dog with the pink collar remains unharmed. The Mark II oppressor user seems scared as it hides on top of a car. The dog, unable to get the oppressor user, even taunts the man. "Face me," he yells, but the Mark II user won't come down. Why? Could it be that even the coldest-hearted killers in Grand Theft Auto Online cannot bring themselves to harm man's best friend? Test 2 Appendix A. In order to test our hypothesis, we designed a new test. In order to test the aggressive nature of the GTA Online players, we will use the animals to go for a single attack. First of all, the human reaction. Here we can see a GTA Online player running up to this specimen here. A punch, and shortly after, death followed for our test subjects. But how do the players react to the animals delivering this blow? 2 poodles and a newfound friend run up to this GTA Online player. Of course, she sees nothing but 3 dots running straight towards her at high speeds, and the initial response is of course to attack. My god, we went from an experiment to a life or death situation. Poodle number 2 goes for the neck, but the GTA Online player is not putting up a fight. Why? Why is she just letting this happen? After the poodles absolutely destroy the poor woman, they meet up once again. Surely a fatal encounter? No, not at all. The woman isn't even slightly bothered. She doesn't want to kill. Does the mere sight of these animals trigger a passive reaction? If we look back at our test subject's footage, we can clearly see the GTA Online player is still quite agitated. All from one simple punch. Test 2 Appendix B. In Test 2B, we execute the same plan of attack with the poodles. And this time, the test results are slightly different. Let's take a closer look and see what's happening. This GTA Online player is the aggressor. He swiftly takes out 2 of the human players, but then notices 2 poodles. He's confused. His years of experience on the streets of Los Santos tell him to kill on sight, but he just can't. Then an NPC knocks him into Poodle 2, who unfortunately perishes. And, in a confused rage, the player kills everything and everyone. Look back, you can see the restraint in this GTA Online player's behaviour. His instinct tells him to kill, but the fluffiness of the poodles tells him to stop. In extreme violence scenarios, his instinct clearly takes over. Interesting how the human nature works. Test 3. The final test is the most interesting by far. So what happens if you, as a human player, show extreme violent tendencies towards a player, and you proceed to meet him as an animal? A wolf and a retriever, both on their way to certain doom. The man we approach is a notorious violent killer. We've been battling him for the better part of 30 minutes, angering him as much as we could before meeting up with him as a mere creature of the animal kingdom. But how will he react? Let's find out. Look, he's again showing violent tendencies, aiming his gun down sight toward us. Tensions are running high. Can the GTA Online player murder 2 harmless animals on sight? Hesitation in his eyes, his fingers still on the trigger, but there are no impulses from outside to affect his mental state. We approach. And as we step forward, so does he. My God, what a heartwarming moment on the cold streets of Los Santos. Not 30 minutes ago, extreme violence between all parties involved, and now, a time of reconciliation. How beautiful. We celebrate as we head towards the strip club. What a beautiful day it was. We haven't seen the inhabitants of Los Santos react in this particular manner, at least not for a long time. We've grown used to seeing the violence, the depravity, and it became the norm for anyone inhabiting the world of Los Santos. It truly is, and the poodle got brapped in a drive-by.